Hello trick-or-treaters and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-card readings and other spiritual related videos just like this one. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, and while you are subscribing, make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, just like this one. Alright, you guys, so we are back again with another Trick or Treat Talks video, and this one is another deck review. You guys really liked when I did the deck review on the Hocus Pocus Tarot, so I am bringing us another deck review, part of this spooky season. For our Vlogoween, you guys already know. So we're going to be doing the horror tarot today, and I'm really excited to be doing this review. We're just going to kind of do this the same way I did the last review. I'll just go over just some of my general opinions. We'll go through the booklet, the packaging. We will do a flip through of the cards, and I'll just kind of talk about my own thoughts and my own opinions and how I feel about the deck, but by no means, it's just my opinions, okay? So, take it with a grain of salt. It's just my opinion. I'm just sharing my thoughts on it. This is not sponsored. I purchased this deck with my own money. Some disclaimers there, you guys. I got this on Amazon. I literally get the majority of my decks. I think I actually have gotten them off of Amazon. So this isn't sponsored. I made this purchase myself. And I also did want to say that, what else was I going to say? I don't remember, but, so we're just gonna we're gonna get into it, you guys, and we're just gonna look at it together. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This isn't an unboxing. I've already opened the package, unboxed it. I've looked at the cards and everything. So this isn't my first time seeing the deck. Because I was so excited when I made this purchase. I actually got this deck the same time that I got the Hocus Pocus Tarot. I bought those at the same time. So I was really, really excited when I received this, and I opened it immediately, and I just had to go flip through all the cards and look at all the artwork and just kind of get into it. I was just so excited. So now I'm even more excited to share this with you guys and to show you my opinions. And hopefully if you see this deck, maybe you'll like it, and maybe this will convince you to make the purchase yourself, okay? Or if you were thinking about it and you were on the fence, maybe this will just help you sort of make a decision. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. I don't know, but comment down below and let me know what you think, okay? Let's just go ahead and let's get into it, you guys. All right, I wanted to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we have the Horror Tarot deck and guidebook. So again, this is the same sort of packaging that the Hocus Pocus Tarot came in. It's this nice box. It's nice, it's sturdy. I like it. I like it when they come in these boxes. It makes for easy storage. I can keep the deck in these boxes, and I can just put this box on a bookshelf or anywhere, and it just stays like nice and safe and sturdy. And I know that the cards are going to be nice and snug in here. It doesn't take up a ton of room because it's the perfect size for the deck. So it's not taking up a lot of space, but it's still making sure that the cards are nice and protected. So I love this, okay? So on the front, it says Horror Tarot. It has this red sort of foil embossing, and then it's a deck and guidebook. The artwork, I feel like I know this artist. I feel like I've seen them before. Maybe it looks very similar to the Dark Wood Tarot. If you have that, I don't know if it's the same artist. The artwork looks similar, so don't quote me on that. I don't know. And then on the edges, we see there's some more artwork, and then some more artwork. And then on the back, it tells us it includes a fully illustrated 78 card deck and 128 page guidebook. It has some examples of the cards on the back. It says that the retail is $24.99 for this deck. And then it has a little description on the back about, it being a spooky deck and that sort of thing. So super fun, super cute. Let's just kind of get into it. All right, so it opens up, like all these boxes open up, the top comes off, and I am obsessed with this print on the inside, you guys. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get nice and close up. I love the print on this box. Look at how cute it is. There's like eyeballs and wooden stakes, some athames, an axe, a sickle. Oh, it's just so adorable, and has like all the blood. You guys know I love the blood. So very spooky. And I know this deck isn't going to be for everyone, because I know some people don't like the blood. They, you know, some people like spooky, but they like cuter, like cute spooky, you know? And this is more, a little more towards the horror side, which is why it's called horror tarot. And I just really appreciate that in a spooky tarot deck, because we get a lot of cute stuff, but we don't get a lot of like horror, more like gory, sort of scary stuff. So I really, really enjoy that this deck isn't afraid to get a little darker and to get a little gorier with the graphics in the pictures and that sort of thing. So super excited for that. Cute little backing. And then when you open it, it is a full paged guidebook. So you guys already know I love a colored guidebook. It's everything for me. You guys already know that I don't usually read the books, but we will go through some of the highlights that I do appreciate in the book. So it does have the introduction. So there's the table of contents. So it has the introduction and understanding the tarot, and then it goes into the major arcanas, and then it goes into the minor arcanas. It's pretty, you know, traditional. It follows the same format as any, you know, little white book would follow. It's really, really cute. The beginning talks about, in the introduction, it's my favorite. It talks about, I can't even find it. Ah, shoot. Where is it? Okay, here it is. It's really cute. It talks about the cards and it being a horror deck, and there was just a cute part that it talked about the boogeyman. Where does it say that? It was just so cheeky. Just remember, never store your horror cards under the bed or in the closet, especially if you're afraid to look there at night. The boogeyman may want to use them too. I just thought that was such a cute little addition into the introduction. I love it when the book and the cards all sort of tell the story, and it keeps that ambiance of it being like this spooky horror deck. I just really love that little play there. I just thought it was super cute, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. In the portion about understanding your cards, it does follow the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. I believe most of the pictures do. I want to say they do. We'll go through and we'll see, but I believe for the most part, they do. And also they follow the same, they keep the suits the same. Remember, they changed them up in the Hocus Pocus Tarot, and it was really strange. But in this deck, they are, following the rules here, okay? They have the wands as, the fire suit. They have pentacles as the earth, swords as the air, and cups as the water. So it's very, very traditional. They're keeping it nice and traditional for us. But they are just, mixing it up with the artwork and giving us that sort of spooky tarot feel. The artwork is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I love it. I think it's beautiful. The borders are so stunning. You guys already know I'm not a huge fan of borders, but I can live with the borders when they incorporate it in an artistic style. So when they make the border feel like it's part of the card and it's part of the artistry, then I can appreciate the borders, okay? Because it's done in such a creative way and in such a stunning format that it just adds to the art instead of taking away from it. So I do really appreciate the borders in this specific deck. In the book as well, I appreciate that they give us the upright and the reversed meaning. We talked about this in the Hocus Pocus Tarot as well, that they also gave us an upright and a reversed meaning, which was very thoughtful, because even though not everybody reads reversals, at least this way, if you are new to tarot and this is your first tarot deck, then you have some more information and some more guidance if you did want to read reversal. So at least you have the option to do so, okay? So I really appreciate that. And then they just sort of go into the cards. Oh my God, I saw that really pretty. Look at that. There it is again. That's gorgeous print there being utilized as sort of this break. And it's beautiful. And then we go into the majors or the minors. I'm so sorry. We go into the minors there. So pretty standard. And then we have some sample spreads. It's a pretty standard, you know, little white book. They give us preparing to read. I think there's some stuff about like cleansing the deck, meditations. Then they give us some sample spreads. This one's called Hiding in the Shadows, a 4-card spread. Exercising the Demons. What else did they give us? Deal with the Devil. So I really like the spreads that they gave us here because they feel more unique to me. They don't give us the regular 3-card Celtic cross. I mean, this is kind of like a Celtic cross. We're missing a card there, but they don't give us the traditional spreads. They kind of allow to, like, they're giving us something new. I feel like it's something a little bit different. It's something a little new with the spreads because usually all the books will give us just like the same 3 or 4 basic spreads, and this is giving us something a little bit new to work with, and I appreciate those spreads. There's only 3 of them, but I like the variety of those 3 spreads, so I do appreciate that. And then they talk about the authors and the illustrators. So apparently there's 2 authors in this book, Aria Gmitter. Pardon me, I'm so sorry if I don't say that right. Aria Gmitter. And then there's also Minerva Siegel. And then the illustrator is Abigail Larson. So again, there's 2 authors here, which I find interesting. I'm not really understanding why they have 2 of them. I remember someone had commented in the Hocus Pocus Tarot, there were also 2 authors. And because one of the authors had to step down because they were having some health issues, and so another author had to step in and finish writing the book. I don't know if there maybe is a similar situation here, if it's the same authors, and that's why that happened. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I remember that was the case with the Hocus Pocus Tarot, so it's very possible that there could be a similar situation here, or maybe, you know, they just wanted to have 2 authors because 2 heads are better than 1, you know? So I don't know the exact reason, but I feel like the reason doesn't even really matter because they both put, you know, their work into this book, and I appreciate that. And the illustrator definitely gave us some very beautiful and haunting images to look at as well. So with that being said, let's put this booklet to the side and let's get into these fabulous cards, you guys. So we have this pull ribbon here to remove the cards. Okay, let's put that to the side. So I will say, when you look at the cards, you can see that there's like this break already happening like straight down the middle of the cards. For me, I mean, it's not like a huge deal breaker. It's just like a little annoying because I know when I shuffle the cards that break could cause not a problem shuffling, but when I do cut my cards, they're going to want to cut in that same way. So wherever this card is, whatever this card is, it's the Page of Pentacles. So I can tell already that when I'm shuffling that they are probably always going to want to cut at the Page of Pentacles because that break has already been formed there. This will probably only be in the beginning. After I break my deck in and give it a nice few shuffles, it'll probably fix itself and that won't be an issue anymore, but I feel like that might cause a bit of a problem in the beginning. But yeah, other than that, let's talk about this backing. I'm a little disappointed with the backing. I'm not going to lie, you guys. I would have much rather have loved the backing to have been this beautiful print. Like, this print is so gorgeous and it's not being utilized like enough. I would have loved the backs of these cards to have been this beautiful print instead of this plain sort of red looking print. Like, I didn't need a plain red backing, you know. This is so much nicer as a backing, I think. So I feel like they missed the mark a little bit there. I would have also really had loved red gilded edging. Can we talk about how gorgeous this deck would have been with some red like foil gilded edges? That would have been amazing. I only have one deck that actually has red foiled gilding around the edges, and that is the Samhain Oracle, okay? The witches oracle, the Samhain oracle. If you know what, if you know, you know. So that's the only one that I have that has that, and I think it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful, and I just think that this deck could have really used that. I think it would have just made it so much more special, and it would have just had that extra something. So I would have loved that, but again, can't change it. You know, it is what it is. They just sort of missed the mark there. Look at how these cards are just right down the middle, like. All right, let's get into the cards now, you guys. Where does the major start? So it starts actually this way. So we'll start here. We'll kind of talk about the artwork a little bit and do a nice flip through for you. Okay. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit closer. Okay. All right. I think that's good, you guys. So let's get into it. We have the Fool here. So it's like this girl, she's sort of wandering the woods. It looks like there's some werewolves behind her. So she's going into the woods. This is it's giving me all the like Red Riding Hood sort of vibes, going to the woods with the wolves. She has like bloody feet. I think she's leaving footprints too, like bloody footprints, which is interesting. But yeah, so I think this is cute, you guys. It's definitely giving the Fool vibes. Going into the forest, not sure what's going to happen, taking a risk, taking a chance. I see it. I get it. You know, she's there. She's a fool. You know, she's that girl. She's that girl in the scary movie. Don't go into the woods. She's the fool. She's going into the woods, okay? And then we have the Magician. So I actually really love this Magician card because it's giving me all the Dr. Frankenstein vibes. So I love the Magician as this, Dr. Frankenstein. It's not it's not the traditional pictures, but it is very nice. I love the science-y vibes of it. He's making his concoctions, his potions. I do, for a second, let's talk about this. They put the red gilding in the number as well as in the title of the card, but they couldn't give us the edging. I mean, come on. We couldn't get a nice little gilded edging, but you can add some gilding in the cards. It is a nice touch. I will say that is a nice little touch that they put there, and I do appreciate that. I just wish they would have gone to that extra level and to just make it a little bit more, pizzazz. You know me, I like all the pizzazz. Give me all the bells and whistles. I'm here for it, you guys. And then we have the High Priestess. So looking beautiful. We got that full moon energy. She's looking lush. She's got this scroll. It's very witchy. There's, a little familiar there we see in the background. So she's cute. She's a High Priestess, yeah, it's cute. It's not giving me psychic seer vibes like a High Priestess normally would, but there's a moon there. I mean, it's not the moon card, but she's cute. She's there. And then we have the Empress. So this Empress card, it could be unsettling for some viewers. I really appreciate it. I like it. She's bursting, there's this giving birth energy, except it's if you guys ever seen Alien and then the alien just kind of comes popping out of the bodies, that's sort of what this card is giving us here. It's giving alien realness. Okay, she's definitely, there's something coming out of her, so I appreciate this as an Empress card, but spooky version, I like it, you guys. Disclaimer, warning, don't look at these pictures if you don't like blood and gore or horror. I think this is cute. I love this. And then we have the Emperor as this sort of seductive vampire Dracula image, so that's cute. We love a vampire image. He's got his little vamp ears, and I think he has some like fangs too. Yeah, you can kind of see some fangs in his mustache. So this is cute. I like the Emperor as a sort of Dracula. That's what this is giving me. This is Dracula as the Emperor. I appreciate that. And then we have Hierophant energy here, sort of as like it's looking very much like a lover's energy, because you know we have this sort of demon looking devil shadow person, and then this witchy woman here. So it's giving lovers, it is, but I can understand how this is a Hierophant, how she's probably, you know, this maybe is like her spirit guide, and she's communing with her guides for, you know, answers. So I can see this as a Hierophant. It is giving me a bit of a lover's energy though, I will say that. And then we have the lovers. So this lovers is interesting. There's 3 of them, okay? We got a little throuple energy going on here, a little menage a trois. But yeah, so again, this is giving me all the vampire vibes with the lovers here, a little seduction. You know, he's over here with her, but she's looking up at this, and she's looking down. You know, like there's a bit of a triangle happening here. So this is a really interesting take on a lovers card. I will say that, because there's like a lot happening, a lot to look at. So if you're the kind of person that reads off of images, you know, how your brain is interpreting the pictures, this one definitely has a lot of different variations and interpretations that you can sort of read with. So this is a very diverse lovers card, which I love to have in a deck. And then we have the Chariot. I'm obsessed with this Chariot card, you guys. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love this branchy tree in the background. I love that we have this ghost horse, you know, demon horse looking thing here with these glowing red eyes. I love a good carriage situation. So this is beautiful. I think there's even like it looks like there's a break here, like they're about to make some sort of descent into, you know, an apocalyptic fiery pit. It's really beautiful. I love it. I love the carriage and the horse and this tree in the background. I think this is a beautiful depiction of a chariot. And then we have strength card. So I will say this isn't my favorite strength card. It's like a guy holding an axe. I feel like they could have done something more for strength. You know, this is like, it's okay. It just feels like a little basic for me. Like this card feels more like a King of Swords situation, but it's not really giving me strength situation. There's not really an interpretation of being strong. Like he's just holding an axe. But there's like not really a lot of movement or action happening in the card itself. So it's like, it's okay. I mean, I get it. He's supposed to be like strong. He's holding an axe so he can swing it and maybe like chop off body parts or something. But it's just, you know, it's a little underwhelming. I would have liked to have seen more strength coming from a strength card. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. And then we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is nice. It's sort of that cabin in the woods energy. We see that there's like a shadow of the Hermit here in the window. So we know that the Hermit's there. The Hermit is home. They're hiding away in their cabin in the woods. I love this branchy tree situation. I just love all the trees. And I love that we're getting like this tree forest story. Right, they all sort of, I mean, for the most part, some of them, not all of them. We just started to get these trees, but because the Fool was happening, right? So the Fool was going into the woods. So I appreciate having the storytelling. I lost all my cards with like the trees. So we see that, okay, this is all happening in the woods, you know. So I see that. I like that. I like this as a Hermit card, you know, obviously being inside, keeping to themselves. So this is nice. I appreciate this Hermit card. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I love this Wheel of Fortune as well. You guys know I am a sucker for anything circus, carnival, clown related. It's my jam. So I love this as a Wheel of Fortune card because it's definitely giving us that circus vibe, you know, with the throwing the knives and other objects, and she's strapped to this wheel. And we know that the Wheel of Fortune, it's sort of like this guessing game. You know, when you pull that card, it's like, what are you going to get? What's going to happen? What's the fate, you know? So she's strapped to this wheel as it's turning and she doesn't know what's going to happen. Is it going to miss or is she going to be struck, you know? So it's this anticipation and you really can feel that with the card. So I really appreciate this as a Wheel of Fortune. And then we have Justice. So this is pretty with the Justice. It's definitely giving us the stone angel in a cemetery vibes, even though I know it's not an angel and it looks more like a devil sort of situation. But I love this stony statue, cemetery statue vibe. She's holding the scale as a Justice card typically would. And then there's also this sort of Athame dagger looking situation happening down here with as above so below situation, a little magician situation happening. But I do appreciate this as a Justice card, holding the scales there and this statuesque energy. So this is nice. I appreciate this card. It's pretty. Okay, let's talk about this hangman. I actually really love this hangman. It's literally this skeleton that's hanging upside down in this cage. I really love this. I think this is so cute for a hanged man card. This is one of my favorite cards, I think. I just love this as a hanged man. It's a perfect spot on depiction of what a hanged man is. So I just really love this. And then we have Death. So this is really cute as a Death card, okay? Because, I mean, it's a little basic with like Grim Reaper. You know, you think, oh, Grim Reaper, Death, this is what Death looks like. So it was a little on the nose. I like it when we get, you know, different interpretations of Death and what Death looks like than like the basic sort of Grim Reaper. I think what my favorite part is about this card is that Death is it's not this violent, you know, even though we have the scythe here, which is, you know, a staple of the Grim Reaper, there isn't anything violent happening here. There's no blood or anything. It's almost romantic and poetic that the Death is then, right, this is the symbolic personification of Death kissing this hand, right, almost looking like a maiden's hand, and it's the kiss of Death. You know, that's what this card is telling here. It's definitely telling a story that Death is poetic, it's peaceful, it's not something that's violent. So it's definitely giving all the kiss of death energy, and I really love that. That's my favorite thing about the card. It's not about the look of death itself, but it's about the story that's actually being told in this particular depiction that I really appreciate as a death card. So this is very lovely for me. The Death card is usually one of my favorite cards in a deck. So I actually can appreciate how nicely done this story is being told in the picture. All right, and then we have Temperance energy here as well. So this is an interesting depiction for Temperance because it's almost like this drowned maiden here. So we don't have the cups. Normally with a Temperance card, you know, we'll have the cups where she's pouring water out of one cup and into the other. And instead we have this drowned maiden situation here, which can tell the story of, you know, overdoing it, right? Too much, if you are too much in your emotions or if you're too much in your feelings underwater, then you will drown, and needing enough balance that, yeah, we need water. We have to be able to drink enough water to survive, and we need water to live, but too much of it and we'll die, you know? So I understand that there is that sort of concept of balance that's happening there that would normally we get with a Temperance storytelling. I like that they have her underwater. This is definitely giving me all the Ophelia vibes, right? That beautiful artwork. I can't remember the artist, but Ophelia, there was an artist, and this is old. This is like Renaissance art we're talking about, because this was from a a play written by, I think it's Hamlet actually, from Shakespearean play. So this is really cute. It's just bringing me back to like my art history days. It's just very pretty, very beautiful, and very poetic as well. Okay. And for the devil, we have a spider. So this might be the hardest card for me to wrap my head around. I mean, I get it. Like, a lot of people are scared of spiders, but for me, the spider, it's more of a high priestess energy. The spider is more of an empress energy. You know, the spider for me, it's not devil energy. I would have much rather had like to see something else. I mean, I get, okay, they were trying to give us the devil and stray from giving us an actual devil figure, which, okay, yeah, I get it. I'm here for it. You know, we can have the devil without having the actual devil. I just don't necessarily picture the spider as the devil, okay? I understand that the spider could also represent, you know, someone spinning lies and weaving a web of tales and being, you know, trapped or seduced, seduction, that sort of thing that we can associate with spiders. But personally, just for me, and this is totally just my opinion, completely just my opinion, you know, that I would have preferred a spider as a high priestess or empress energy and seen something else represented as the devil, you know, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. But I get it though. You know, I understand what they were trying to do here. And then the tower is very, very beautiful. We have this tower. It's giving me all the Frankenstein vibes with the lightning. And then we got like Nosferatu in the window there with that famous, like, I don't know if you guys can see with the hands right in the shadows. I don't know if that's coming out right, but you guys know. You know the picture if you know Nosferatu. But I do appreciate this. I like this as a tower card. We don't have like destruction happening, but there is the potential for destruction to happen, which I think is definitely giving us tower energy. And then for the star card, we have this Ouija board happening, which for me, it's very Hierophant energy with the Ouija board. The star card for me, it's usually more like hope, you know, following your dreams. There's a bit of a depiction of, you know, this sort of oracle energy that's happening here for the star card, you know, like asking a question and receiving an answer. I don't usually associate divination with the star energy. For me, it's more about like hoping for the best, you know, and the best is yet to come sort of energy. So I guess I mean, it's not really sitting with me, if I'm being completely honest. But I mean, it's okay, I guess. All right, this one, I'm with it. I love a good moon card, and we have the full moon and this werewolf transformation happening. So this one, definitely a plus on this depiction. I love this full moon werewolf energy. This is everything. It's beautiful. We got those branchy trees again in the background. You guys know I love those branchy trees. So this is definitely really good. I only have good things to say about this moon. Love it. Love that. And then we have the sun card here. So I have mixed feelings about the sun card. So the sun card, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. I feel like the star card with this Ouija board would have been a good sun card because it's about, you know, clarity. We're gaining clarity happening here. We're answers, you know, movement forward, you know, seeing the light. So I feel like the Ouija board could have been a better depiction as a sun card. I do like... I love this picture though, you guys. It's a clown. You know, I'm a sucker for a clown. I don't know how I feel about the clown being the sun. You know, I'm not 100% getting it. I'm not 100% understanding it. But I do just love the picture itself in general. Because hello, it's a spooky evil clown, and we love that. We love evil clowns here. So I mean, I'm still here for this picture, okay? And this is really cute. So Judgment, I love this card for Judgment. This is a very sort of The Walking Dead, Dawn of the Dead energy. We got zombies coming up out of the graveyard. So I love this for Judgment because we still have this depiction of a cemetery and it's a resurrection, right? Whenever we get Judgment cards, usually it's, you know, this resurrection, Judgment Day, you know, people, you know, the second coming, whatever you want to call it. So I really appreciate this depiction of, you know, zombies coming out of the graves, you know, in the cemetery. I think this is very lovely, very nicely done, and I really like this depiction for a Judgment card. The world, I think this is really cute for the world too. This is giving me all the Cthulhu vibes, you know. This is swallowing up the earth, sort of eldritch terrors, you know. I really appreciate this. I think it's really adorable for the world because obviously we have the earth depicted here as it's being swallowed up by Cthulhu, total domination, world domination. But I appreciate this as a world. I think it's cute, it's cheeky, and it's staying in that horror theme, but still giving us the world and completion. All right, so now we're moving on to the minors. Those were the majors. Overall, I liked the majors. There were like just a couple of cards that were like a little for me, but overall I do like the majors. We're gonna get into the minors now. We're starting with the Suit of Swords. So this is the King of Swords, giving us sort of transformer robot energy here. It's a little alien, it's a little robot, but we see he has, you know, arms for swords. So, you know, it's cute for King of Swords. And then we have Queen of Swords. So this very pretty individual. She's got this glowing necklace. And then these like creepy hands putting the necklace on her. So this is cute for a Queen of Swords. There aren't any swords happening in here. But okay, I guess. I mean, it's not really, I'm not really getting a story. I like for my court cards to tell me a story. I want to be able to hold the cards and be like, yes, this is making sense. This tells me a story. They look like a family. But no, this isn't happening. We have like a robot and then we have a fair maiden, you know, and then I wish that like these creepy hands, I wish that this would have been the King of Swords, you know, putting this necklace on the Queen of Swords. Just give me a story, you know. That's not really happening here, but that's just me. And then we have the Knight of Swords with this gargoyle energy. Again, no swords being depicted here. I love a good gargoyle though. Yes, give me all the gargoyle vibes. So Knight of Swords, I mean like, okay, he's cute. He's a gargoyle. We like him. Again, it has absolutely nothing to do with the other two depictions. I mean, maybe he can relate to the robot of the King of Swords, but I'm not entirely sure. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is a zombie. Kind of looks like Billy from Hocus Pocus a little bit, which is kind of cute. And he's actually the only court card that's giving us sort of a sword. He has like this big needle with thread on it. So he's the only one that's actually holding a sword. And I mean, I don't need the court cards to hold swords, and I don't need them to depict the suits. By no means is that necessary. But you know, I just feel like it's cute when they do. So those are the court cards. They were okay. They didn't really like excite me or make me feel like tingles or anything. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which looks like these hairy wolf arms holding a sword. I didn't know werewolves hold swords, but that's cute. So just very basic, you know, one sword, Ace of Swords happening here. It's okay. And then we got Two of Swords, you know, the skeleton hands holding the two swords. We got a moon energy here. The Three of Swords in the heart. This is more RWS, you know, with it being in the heart, and the Three Swords energy, which is cute. We got some blood. Give me all the bloody stuff. I'm here for it. And then we have the Four of Swords. Cute, obviously taking a rest. We got this vampire in a coffin. And then I see Three Swords. Oh, here's the fourth one laying down here. Okay, so this is cute again. Yeah, so this is following kind of like the Rider-Waite style, which is what we suspected in the beginning anyway, with the Four of Swords. And then we have the Five of Swords energy. It's not really giving me conflict or chaos. It's, you know, it's a crow flying with 3 out of the 5 swords. So I would have expected to see, you know, maybe a little bit more chaotic energy in a 5 of Swords. This for me looks more like a 6 of Swords because there's movement forward happening here, but let's just keep going and see what happens. Okay, yeah, see, this is cute for a Six of Swords. I like this for Six of Swords energy. We got the bow, you know, this is very, very typical RWS on the bow, rowing away, rowing away from our problems, you know, moving on, moving forward, you know, getting out of here, you know, getting out of Dodge, you know, that sort of situation happening here, you know. So I like this for a Six of Swords. This is cute. And then the Seven of Swords, he's got swords in his back, and then he's picking up some swords. So this is, it's, you know, cute, basic Seven of Swords energy. Eight of Swords, again, basic Eight of Swords energy. Oh, she's holding a sword here, so she can use that sword to free herself if she so chooses. So this is cute. I like this. I actually really like this for an Eight of Swords energy. I like that she's holding one of the swords. This is really cute. And then Nine of Swords, very sad, always is depicted as a sad nightmare. Oh no, woe is me. Also looking very zombie. He's got like these stitched legs. This could be either a zombie or like the monster, like Frankenstein's monster, possibly, with the stitching that we have going on here. Very sad. And then Ten of Swords with total death and destruction here. With all the swords stabbing into the skeleton that's already, you know, decayed and decomposed, and more trees, which we love the trees. So that was cute. That was the suit of swords. It was, you know, it was sort of basic swords, the basic suit of swords. You know, it wasn't anything like super exciting and it didn't like blow me away out of the water. I thought it was very pretty. I think all the artwork is really pretty though, so I do appreciate the depictions of the cards. I like how pretty it is. I like how muted the colors are too. They're not giving us like these bright, vibrant colors. It's very muted. It's very dark. You know, it's staying in that sort of telling the story with the color story. And I really appreciate that. I love that. I would have liked to have seen, I'm not going to lie, I would have liked to have seen more blood in a sword suit. I wanted to see more blood. I wanted to see more limbs. You know, I mean, maybe that's just me being too graphic. I don't know if maybe, you know, there's people have limits to what they want to put on the cards, but personally, I would have liked to have seen more, a little bit more blood. You know, I could have gone with that a little bit more. But it was cute. I think it's tasteful the way it's done, so that way it's more appealing to a majority of people who maybe don't want to see that much graphic nature in a tarot deck, which, I mean, I'm here for it. I get it. You know, not everybody wants that. So I still think it's really cute. But now we're moving into the Suit of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, which is giving me all the Sasquatch energy here, which is, I do envision Sasquatch as being more of this earthly being. So being of the earth, which I do appreciate that as a Pentacles, because Pentacles is the earth energy here. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, definitely a witch. She got her broom, got this like crone energy happening here. So I do like that for Queen of Pentacles as well. Because obviously Pentacles is a symbol of the witch, as is all the suits and symbols, but a pentagram is like most associated with witchcraft. So I do appreciate the witch there. And then the Knight of Pentacles, we have this Hannibal Lecter looking character here, which I don't completely understand that as a Knight of Pentacles energy, although I can see that being a bit of a Taurus energy or Virgo energy, actually, with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, that sort of serial killer vibes. But I mean, he's cute. I love the straitjacket situation strapped to this chair, so it's cute. We like it. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which are these goblins, it looks like. Some goblin-looking creatures, some monsters hiding under your bed, shadow things that are like coming up to snatch you while you sleep. So this is a very interesting depiction of a Page of Pentacles. I can't decide if the page are these boogie people or if the page is the girl sleeping and she's about to get a rude awakening, okay, into the boogie world. Comment down below if you guys remember that movie from Disney Channel back in like the 90s. I think it was called Don't Look Under Your Bed. I still watch it like every spooky season, and it's one of my favorite movies that Disney Channel's come out with for spooky, like in their spooky realm. I love it. And then we have Ace of Pentacles. See, this is cute. We have like this hand that's like levitating, but also like detached from the arm. And there's some like blood dripping and it's holding the pentacle. See, I love this picture. This is a fabulous Ace of Pentacles. I love that. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. This is really cute too. We have the hands with the pentacle etched into the hands, which is cute. It's not giving me total like balance act, you know, that a Two of Pentacles typically would in like a Rider-Waite-Smith. But I do like the two hands here, although it is giving me a little bit Two of Cups with the two hands, like they're holding hands almost. But I like it. The Three of Pentacles giving us Blair Witch Project here. Again, very cute, hanging with the trees. Four of Pentacles with the spider webs. I don't know if I would necessarily associate with the Four of Pentacles with spider webs. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. I mean, it's cute, but it's not giving me Four of Pentacles like story. And then the Five of Pentacles. See, I really like this because typically Five of Pentacles, we do see it in like that church window. So I do like this Gothic cathedral looking window with the Five of Pentacles in it. This is really cute. Six of Pentacles. We have this Baphomet sort of depiction, gargoyle depiction here with the red robes. And then five different pentacles here looking cute. Or I'm so sorry, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles happening here. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles with 7 gravestones. I love a good cemetery situation, so this is cute. And then Eight of Pentacles etched into the tree. Yeah, so it's like some cards are Rider-Waite-Smith, and then other cards are like more Pip looking, you know, just like a small depiction with all the different suits on it. So it's like it doesn't all flow like the same because all the cards don't really represent Rider-Waite-Smith, but some of them do. So it's like a little on, a little off. But again, I don't hate it. It's not, you know, it's not a deal breaker for me. I don't really care. I don't mind Pip decks. I don't know if some of you guys, maybe that'll be a problem for you. You just aren't into that. You don't like it. For me, I don't really care. I love that it's just giving me all the spooky vibes. It's a spooky deck. I can work with it. I can live with it. And I'm still here for it 100%. And we have Nine of Pentacles energy with this spooky girl, like shadow girl. This is giving me all the Diana vibes. If you guys remember that movie Lights Out, if you ever seen that, this is Diana, okay? And then Ten of Pentacles with the caskets. This is really cute. I love having these caskets all stacked up like this, and then having all the pentacles on it. And then there's like the maybe zombies or maybe they're vampires that are like coming out of the caskets there. This is really cute. I like this depiction as well. I mean, again, it's not giving me like a Ten of Pentacles energy. I'm not getting like, ooh, lavish life, riches, you know, a good health and abundance and prosperity. You know, I'm not getting that energy, but it is cute. I like it. We have the caskets here, you know, it's cute. It's like Halloween, you know. And now we are moving on into the wands. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, which is, I'm not really sure what's happening in this King of Wands energy. It's okay, it's just like a person. Oh, it's like a Phantom of the Opera sort of thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's like Phantom of the Opera or like Cask of Amontillado. I don't know what's happening here, but it's like a creepy man. And he's like, come to me, child. You know, that sort of energy situation happening with candles. We love candles. And then we have the Queen of Wands with like bloody eyes. She's cute, sitting on her throne. Look at her, looking like a queen on her throne. See, that's what I like to see. And like her bloody getup with the white dress here. So she's cute. A little banshee sort of energy happening. The Knight of Wands. You see, this for me. Okay, now I have to go back to all the wands, and we have to talk about this for a second, you guys. Because the Pentacles suits, where are the Pentacles? So the wands, or the Knight of Pentacles usually is the slowest. Okay, yeah, so I see this. So for me, I'm like, the Knight of Pentacles is usually the slowest knight, typically in a tarot deck. So when I saw that the Knight of Wands here was this mummy, I was thinking mummies are very slow. Whenever you get an undead creature, minus a vampire, an undead creature, you know, like a mummy or a zombie, they tend to be very slow moving. So our Knight of Wands tends to be very fast. So I don't really understand this mummy as a Knight of Wands, because we're not going to get fast movement like we would with a normal Knight of Wands card. And so I had to go back and look at the Knight of Pentacles, because Knight of Pentacles is supposed to be a slow moving card. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is absolutely bound, so he's not going anywhere. This is like a standstill energy here. So the Knight of Pentacles is technically still the slowest card in the deck, because he is bound to his chair and there ain't no way he's getting out. So I do appreciate that they still kept the Knight of Pentacles as the slowest knight from all the courts, but I wish that they would have made the Knight of Wands a bit faster. That's just me, and now I don't really know how I had this. What is this? This is the Four of Swords. Okay, so swords, knights. I want to see the swords is supposed to be a fast moving knight as well. So I'm just curious. Can we go back to the Knight of Swords? But what is that depiction? Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, we have the gargoyles. So the gargoyle appreciates the Knight of Swords because we have the wings, like taking flight. We know that the knight is, or that the swords are an air sign. So this makes sense to me. There's fast movement happening here. I believe the swords is actually the fastest of the suits anyway. So with the wings, obviously he's gonna get there faster than all the other peeps. So I don't hate it. This is okay. This is cute. This is still working for me. I just wish that the mummy was a little bit faster. It'll be interesting to see what the Wands Knight looks, or I'm sorry, what the Cups Knight looks like, because this mummy has to be faster than the Knight of Cups. So the only way that this is going to work for me is if the Knight of Cups is a zombie. Okay, but I mean, let's keep going and let's see. I'm getting way ahead of myself, you guys. So Knight of Mummy. Page of Wands. So she's so stinking cute. I am obsessed with this corpse bride Knight of, or Page of Wands situation. I love her. I think she's beautiful. This is everything to me. She's got like the little spider on her head. This is gorgeous. I love this. There's like a centipede around her neck. This is fabulous. Fabulous energy. Page of Wands. I love her. And then we go into the Wands, Ace of Wands, with this spooky devil hand holding this sort of candelabra with the candle here. Two of Wands here. This is cute. I thought this would have been a cute like magician card energy as well, but I like this for the Two of Wands, making decisions, looking ahead, pros and cons, you know, that sort of energy happening here, weighing your options, having options. So I like this as a Two of Wands energy. And then we have the Three of Wands. We got this witchy sort of looking crone energy with three staves, like wands happening here. So that's cute. And then Four of Wands, again, celebration. This is giving me all the legend vibes, you know. I mean, she doesn't have a wedding dress, like a bright red, gorgeous looking wedding dress, but her dancing with like this devil figure, it's giving me legend vibes. I love this celebration here, energy that's happening. We have the Four of Wands. This is very traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, this card right here. And then Five of Wands, it's not, again, giving me chaotic energy. They look like they're more drawing straws than like fighting to the death that I normally associate with a Five of Wands energy. But it's cute. It's like, I guess, calm chaos, or you know, like it's like a manageable fight. It's like a, you know, it's sophisticated. We're gonna draw the straws and see who's gonna do it, or, you know, whatever, who's gonna get picked last, you know. So, I mean, it's cute, I guess. Then the Six of Wands, I am obsessed with. They gave me a merry-go-round. Again, we have another sort of circus carnival moment with this merry-go-round, and the Six of Wands are like the, you know, the little pillars that make the horse go up and down. So I love this. I mean, it's not really telling the story of the Six of Wands. I'm not really getting like victory energy here. It's giving me more Wheel of Fortune with the merry-go-round. When will it stop? Who knows? Where will we go? But I just love this carousel energy. This is absolutely beautiful. I love that depiction. And then Seven of Wands here. I actually think this is a really cute depiction of a Seven of Wands energy. It's like giving me a little gremlin, sort of golem looking creature. It's a little hermit, and he's like holding his wand. He's ready to stand his ground, to, you know, fight for what he believes in. So I appreciate this little troll goblin looking creature as a Seven of Wands energy. I think this is cute. And then Eight of Wands energy here with this. Oh, this is sort of looking like a Mothman. So this is really cute. I love that they're giving us a Mothman energy here with this Eight of Wands. This is cute. This is feeling like I can't tell if he's throwing the wands or if the wands are being thrown at him and he's trying to defend himself. But this is feeling like a little chaotic here. A little, you know, some agitation energy that's happening here, some conflict energy happening here, which I don't know if I fully associate that with an Eight of Wands energy. I feel like Eight of Wands is more of like getting away from, but I mean, I don't know. And then we have the Nine of Wands, keep moving forward sort of energy. We have this ghostly phantom. She's got like shadowy things. I think her hair is like a shadowy thing, and she's in a forest. There's like snow happening. She's been traveling. Maybe she's trapped in a ghostly form. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which is typically associated with, you know, burden, stress, caring too much. But this isn't giving me any of that. It's just literally like an altar with 10 candles on it. And it's not giving Ten of Wands at all. But it's cute. I like the picture. It's a cute depiction. All right, and then we are with the Cups. So I'm obsessed with this King of Cups. I think this is my favorite king out of all the kings that they've given us. I love this the most. It is this merman, dead merman of the swamp and creatures in the back. He has dominion over, you know, little Nessie, Loch Ness monster happening here, kraken tentacles. I love this. This is my favorite king. I think they did an amazing job with this. I love this whole under the sea theme, and I really hope that this carries over with the rest of this suit because I am here for it. All right, Queen of Cups. I thought we were going to get that same cute mermaid situation. We don't. She's a girl and she's drinking her wine. Okay, drinking her wine. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups here. This isn't working for me because the Knight of Cups as this, I mean, okay, the picture, gorgeous. Headless Horseman, love it. Artwork, amazing. As a Knight of Cups for me, though, this is not working. This would have been a Knight of Wands for me. Oh, he has, you know, the wand fire energy in his head lit up, you know, that jack-o'-lantern smile, and he's fast on his horse. And the Mummy would have been better for me as a Knight of Cups because it's a slower movement, and this is giving me fire, fast movement, high energy. So I just, you know, I felt like there needed to be a bit of a reverse happening there. I am obsessed with this picture. I love it, but not as a Knight of Cups. I love it as a Knight of Wands, okay? But that's just me, my opinion. The Page of Cups, I love this. Beautiful, again, giving us Jack in the Box, clown, carnival circus vibes. You guys already know I'm here for it. I love it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Give me all the Jacks in the boxes. I want to see them all. Super cute. Not a water elemental, but still super cute. And then we are in with the Ace of Cups, which is this hand holding this cup. I think that cup is actually filled with blood. Oh, maybe the Queen of Cups is a vampire and she's not drinking wine. Maybe she's drinking blood, you guys. Maybe that's what's actually happening here. I think. Okay, I'm here. I'm with it. Did I do this right? Yeah. Okay. So we got our cup of blood there. And then we have 2 of cups. So this is feeling like the vampire suit. I thought it was gonna be the siren mermaid suits because of the waters, but it quickly turned into the vampire suit. We got 2 of cups, these vampires sleeping together with their spilled bloody chalices. This is cute. I like this. And then we have 3 of cups, again, more bloody chalices with vampire hands. They're cheersing, they're having a good time, friends till the end. And then we have 4 of cups, which is not, I mean, it could still be blood, but it's looking more like a witch's brew for me here with this 4 of cups energy. Not really much happening in the card other than this hand that's just holding these cups. And then we have 5 of cups with this Nosferatu energy. So again, giving us all the vampire vibes. And of course, the empty cups. And then the 6 of cups here. Oh, this is actually really pretty with the calla-lilies in here. I love this depiction with the 6 of cups with the calla-lilies. This is actually very nice. Very, very pretty. There's something very sweet and sinister because then we have this young, pretty face with missing eyes, right? Like the eyes are missing from her face, but then she's holding these chalices with these calla-lilies. I think this is actually very, very beautiful picture. I love this. And then 7 of cups, very true to its typical state with all the different options coming out of the different cups. I like it because they're all like little spooky stuff happening here. We have a heart, we have some scrolls, keys, skull. There's a snake, some tentacle, shadowy things, and then like a ghosty, shadowy monster figure coming out of that one. So this is cute. I really like this as well. And 8 of cups. I'm obsessed with this 8 of cups. I think this card is so beautiful. We have her, she's walking away, she's leaving the cup, she's moving on. It's giving me this ghost forest, you know, maiden. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love that you don't see her face. You know, she's looking back under a full moon with the branchy trees. I think this card is just absolutely beautiful. It's breathtaking. I'm here for it. I love it. A plus. I have nothing negative to say about this card whatsoever. And then we have the 9 of cups. Again, we got this sort of witchy crone situation, pouring a witch's brew into the different cups, filling up the cups with the 9 of cups energy, wish card, wish fulfillment. And then 10 of cups with this overflowing bloody fountain of cups here. Loving that energy, okay? So this is definitely super cute. Love this here. So I feel like overall the cups kept in theme the most with like the vampire theme and like the bloody cups. I feel like the cups was the most consistent because then we didn't really see a consistency with the pentacles. They were just sort of, you know, like random monsters and things. And then sometimes they were like candles and sometimes they were like sticks. So they weren't really, there wasn't a lot of consistency there. And then with the swords gave us swords all the way through. Yeah, they were all swords. But again, there wasn't like, I didn't get like a lot of consistency. It was just like swords and random scenes of things. Yeah, but it was okay. It was pretty consistent. I think it was second most consistent. Aside from the cups, the swords were probably the most consistent. And then the pentacles. The pentacles were very witchy. It was very witchy. I will say that. So that was pretty consistent with it being a very witchy suit. Yeah, giving me all the Blair Witch vibes with the pentacles energy. Okay. All right, you guys. So that was the Horror Tarot. So overall, you guys, I really like this deck. I love it because it's spooky. I think the artwork is gorgeous. I love the artwork in every single card. Some of the cards, yeah, they were like a little iffy for me. They didn't tell the story. Personally, in my opinion, all the cards didn't really tell the story of the card. You know, there were a few in there that I was just like, it's not really giving me an interpretation, but that's okay. I don't need the cards to give me the interpretation. I know the interpretation. My spirit guides are here to give me interpretations, not the depiction of the pictures on the card. So it's not a deal breaker for me. It's just, my own opinions on some of the cards, but I still love them. I love the artwork. Overall, I think this deck is gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I love the energy that it carries, that it's spooky, that it's dark, that there's blood in it. Give me a tarot deck with blood in it. I'm here for it. I'm living for it. You guys already know I love that here. So again, the borders are cute. I will say that, again, these have that rose petal finish. So they do stick together. I think like after I shuffle them a little bit more, that's not going to be a problem anymore. They just need some breaking in. They will scuff, they will scratch, and they show grease very easy. You guys know I am a moisturizing queen, so yes, the moisturizer, the lotion, don't do that before handling these cards, because they will show all the like oil, all the grease, all the moisturizer. It'll come up on the cards for sure. So you want to make sure you have clean, dry hands when handling these cards. Okay. But I think the artwork is beautiful. The pictures are beautiful. You can read reversals, the backs of the cards. You can't tell if they're reversed or not reversed. For me, that doesn't really matter. I don't care about that. But I know some people do. So, you can see that here. You can but it's cute, So I think this is a cute deck. Do I recommend this? Absolutely. Does it shuffle well? Let's find out. I think it's going to shuffle well. I have a few decks that are the same rose petal finish and they shuffle fine. Yeah, see, that shuffles fine. It's fine. Let's give it another good shuffle, you guys. Okay. And then we'll just pull a card and then read its meaning in the guidebook, just so that way you guys have like an idea of what the meanings in the guidebooks feel like. Oop. Okay. I just can't shuffle. All right. So that's fine. The overhand shuffling gets a little weird with these cards because they are sticking. So overhand shuffling is just a little, again, after you break it in, it'll be okay. But in the beginning, it's just like you can just feel that they stick together a little bit and it's not like great. And then cutting the cards. And let's just see what we got here. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles. Let's grab the guidebook and see what it says about the Knight of Pentacles. So, Pentacles. Okay. So here we go. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So it says upright. The Knight of Pentacles will protect his acquired wealth and lethal cunning. His appearance may indicate new job prospects and potential earnings with an unexpected gift of money or knowledge. And the reverse is you feel as though your hard work is not earning the rewards it deserves. In a love reading, your relationship is more work than you feel it is worth, okay? So this is cute. I don't think it needed in a love reading. Like, that was entirely unnecessary because the upright didn't have in a love reading. So I don't know why the reverse said in a love reading. Unless they're all going to have a love reading interpretation, that was absolutely unnecessary to have. Also, the depiction of the card had nothing to do with the actual message in the card, talking about money, and there's literally no depiction of wealth or money at all in this card. But again, that's fine. That's what we expected. I knew that the cards, some of them do depict what the message is, and again, some of them don't, and that's just how it is with this deck. It's some are on, some are off. And I mean, so, again, I'm fine with that. Some of you guys maybe are fine with that too, but for others, maybe that's a problem. And the messages, they're very short, sweet, to the point. They're not giving you a lot of detail. There's like not a lot to work with here. So again, they're leaving it up to you and your interpretation, which is the most important thing. You don't want to use these books as like a textbook. You want to make sure that you're able to get the gist of, okay, this card kind of means this, but what is my interpretation telling me? What is my intuition telling me? How is this message working with the other cards that are surrounding it and its placement in a specific spread, right? So it's leaving it more open to interpretation. I don't need it to tell me anything about a love message that was unnecessary, because if we look to it next to it, the Page of Pentacles, it doesn't say anything about love. So again, absolutely unnecessary. I didn't need that information in there at all. I think that could just get confusing, because when you start talking about a love reading, people are going to start associating that card with love. Unnecessary. So, I think these books are mainly here to help people who are new to tarot, who don't understand the cards, who maybe this is their first deck. You don't want to confuse them by adding information like that, okay? That's just me being super picky and expressing my own thoughts, my own opinions. But again, they're just my own thoughts, my opinions. You might not agree with me, and that's okay, you guys. You don't have to agree with me. This is just me sharing my... What did I do? What did I do? Oh no. Oh, okay. I just put it the wrong way. Yeah. So that is the Horror Tarot, you guys. That's our deck. I really love it. I highly recommend it. I think this is an amazing deck to have during spooky season, and I'm really glad that I made this purchase. And if you're thinking about making this purchase, I say go for it, you guys. For me, this is definitely a deck I'm going to be using all year round, but for some of you guys, this is great for you to add to your spooky decks when you break them out during the Halloween season. Especially if you do like any sort of Halloween festivals and you do like readings, this is definitely a good one for that. I will say, maybe like some clients, if you read for clients, this deck might not be the best for clients reading, because it does have some more graphic sort of depictions, like spooky depictions and cards, but it's done in such a cartoonish, animated style that I don't think that that's even going to really bother people, because it's so cartoony and it's so animated that it takes away from the spooky feel a little bit, and it makes it more fun. So honestly, I don't even see people really having an issue with this deck and the depictions in the artwork, because it's done in that style, that it shouldn't even be a problem. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm biased because I love all the spookiness, so it's not a problem for me, and I don't see it being a problem for anyone else. But I mean, I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. All right, you guys, if you liked this video, this is our second tarot review. So, I'm probably going to do another tarot review of the Trick or Treat Tarot, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna happen towards the end of this month, probably, so the month of October, that is. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, you guys, and if you're new here, please do consider subscribing to the channel, and while you are subscribing, hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, just like this one, you guys. And share this video with your friends, family, and loved ones. Let's continue to grow this beautiful, flourishing, abundant, spooky family that we have here, and let's continue to reach all of those trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet. Thank you guys again so much for clicking on today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your love and all of your support. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. So thank you guys so much for being here and for helping me to grow this channel, you guys. Words can't describe how much I really appreciate it, and I hope to see us growing even more in the coming months, okay? So with all that being said, it's been a pleasure. I will catch you guys on the next video, but until then, as always, keep it creepy, you guys, okay? Bye, you guys.